Hi, I'm Madeline, and thank you so much for joining me for your Written in the Stars November Taroscope. If this is your first time joining me, this is a video where I do a monthly tarot reading for each sign, and I really highly recommend that you also check out the Taroscope for your rising sign and your moon sign, and that's not just for me, I promise, that's for you. I really thank you for joining me, and I hope that you find your reading really empowering and resonant for the month of November. And I would love to hear from you in the comments if anything really resonates with you or if you have questions about anything. So you can let me know that in the comments below, and I would really love it if you would find me on social media, and all that stuff is linked below too. Facebook, Instagram, all the things. I'm wishing you a great November, and I hope that you really enjoy your reading. And without further ado, welcome to your November Taroscope. Hey Gemini! Thank you again for joining me for your November 2016 Taroscope. I am very excited to see, wow, this guy keeps jumping, this guy's for you. Very excited to see what's coming up for you in November. Spirit has me feeling spirited, so that's interesting, like they themselves are using that word, like you're going to be spirited. Huh. Got no strings. Now they're singing like, I got no strings. I don't want to get sued this month, but you know what I'm talking about. Oh, Gemini, I hope you don't mind my inherent weirdness. Gemini, November 2016. Gemini, November 2016. Breakthroughs for you in November. Okay, let me make sure you can see everybody at your party. Wow. Well, this is quite a month for you, Gemini. This is like, it's got a bang to it. There's no doubt, and let's get right to the nitty-gritty because there is a lot of good stuff happening in November. A lot of flow. A lot of flow. You're really throwing your hat in the ring. That is what Spirit is saying. You are throwing your hat in the ring in November. You are getting serious about what you were trying to do and create in November. That's exciting. That's really exciting. Okay, so let's get to the nitty-gritty right here. I like to get right to the point, Gemini, and why not just blow right past this and get into the good stuff, right? So here is the tough stuff. And that all depends on your personality. Like, are you the kind of person who is down for, like, you know what, what's not working in my life, letting it go? Or is it something that's really hard for you to let go and release? And there's no shame in that. There's no shame in either way. I'm just saying that Spirit is talking about some of you will walk away from this with glee, and others of you, it will be a little more difficult, but I am seeing happiness on the other side of it in both cases, and I'm not here to sugarcoat. So that is something that Spirit wants you to know. I have no interest in, like, fleecing you. And there's no doubt about it. These are hard cards. This is the Death card, and this is the Ten of Swords. Something is coming to an end. Something that you really wanted or something that you really worked hard for and thought about and talked about for a long time ends in November. And it's for your good. It's for a pivotal moment in your life where things are going to change. It's for a breakthrough. That's definitely what I'm feeling. You're at like a crossroads. And as I say that, I look down here and see the card of crossroads. You're at a crossroads. Gemini, what are you going to do? What do you choose? You have the world in your hands. See that? You have one hand empty and the world in your hands in the other. And Spirit is saying, wow, Spirit is saying they're both good ideas. So some of you have two ideas. These are general readings. I want to be as specific as possible, but I get a lot of impressions from Spirit because these are general readings for everyone of Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you would like a more personal reading, I have linked my shop below so that we could do a one-on-one personal reading about what this may be. But Spirit is saying that for many of you, you have two ideas and they're both viable. They could both take you in a direction that you want to go. One is to be planted now and one is to be pursued. So basically Spirit is talking about, for some of you, it's like this thing, one thing, let's put a pin in it. and leave it for when I have more resources and time for it, and I'm going to pursue this other thing. That is the crossroads for a lot of you. So make a choice, prioritize, because there's a lot of potential there. And I mean, like, there's a lot of potential for money there. You have a lot of money cards in November, so a lot of you are going to be, I feel like you need to save. That's what Spirit is saying. You need to save in November, and there is going to be, I feel like, additional income, but there's going to be like temptation to enjoy, just purely enjoy that income. And don't let it slip through your fingers. That's what Spirit is saying as I look at this. You may have heard me say in other videos, I don't read reversed cards arbitrarily as a reversal, but in this case, Spirit is saying that this is about money potentially slipping through your fingers. So think about what you want for your future and not just what you want in your present. Put away so that you can enjoy abundance later. You need to be a little more of an ant and a little less of a grasshopper. And winter is coming up soon, Gemini. So think about your savings. Think about building up those resources that you want to have and having that lush, abundant lifestyle that you want to enjoy. And God, I feel like there's so much potential for that. I feel like a lot of you are thinking about money this month, and of course family. If you're in the US, it is Thanksgiving time, so if you celebrate that holiday, you will be thinking, of course, about family, gathering them around, enjoying the foundation, enjoying generations, like grandparents, parents, children, grandchildren, being surrounded by love and being surrounded by support. But again, for a lot of you, this is money. This is financial support. This is enjoying the secure lifestyle that it can bring, and investing again in your own future, your own generational enjoyment and support. And the way to really do that is to cut out of your life what's not working. Again, the stuff that you've probably thought about and fought for and worked hard on, but that needs to be left behind so you can have this breakthrough and make this choice. And again, for a lot of you, I'm feeling like it's a very like a financial crossroads. Like, I can't keep doing this. I can't keep just like letting money flit through my hands. I need to put it away because this is what I want. I need to invest in my future. I need to put work into my future. So Spirit is saying that for some of you, that it's not financial, like paper or coin money, as much as it is you need to invest your energy in your work. You need to work to produce the income that will come later. That yes, you don't get paid to leave your 9-to-5 job, go home and write, or go home and take pictures, or go home and make music, or go home and do whatever it is that you do on the side, but that you need to invest in because it does have the potential to bring you in the future great support and great legacy. So invest in yourself in November. What can you do for yourself, Gemini? I feel for some of you, like, take a class, look online. What can you learn or learn more about? Like, for some of you, wow, sorry, Spirit is talking fast, so I'm probably talking fast. But Spirit is saying that for some of you, it would be a great time to take like an online class. Like to sign up for some kind of like, oh, I want, adult learning courses, or I want to learn how to do digital photography, or I want to learn how to do design, whatever it is that you want to do. I want to learn how to use Photoshop. Like, go looking for classes either in your area, like community colleges and things like that, or you could look online and see who has like maybe like like Skillshare or any of those kind of sites where you can go and learn things from people. No, I am not sponsored by any of those things, so that has no bearing on the reading. That is just what Spirit is saying, is that some of you want some additional education or some kind of lessons, and this would be a really good month to, again, invest in what you can create. And I love it as I say that. Look at this magician. You're the magician, Gemini. It's time to like bring your ideas out of your head and into the world. Create. This is about being literally creative. Like, and that doesn't have to mean that you paint or that you act or sing or dance or write even. It's just, what do you want to create? Do you want to create a souffle? Create it. Like, do you want to create a beautiful garden? Create it. This is something that exists in your mind and is yours to bring into the world because you have all the skills necessary. the Magician has all 4 elements in the tarot represented here. It's cups, swords, wands, and pentacles. So that's earth, air, fire, water. He has everything that he needs to create whatever he wants to create. So get those skills. Get those skills that you want if you feel like you need them. But Spirit is saying, like, wow, you don't need to do much more, Gemini. You're a jack of all trades. You know a lot. You know a little about a lot. And a lot about a lot. You're an air sign. You're very mental. You have a lot of information inside you, and you've probably, Spirit is saying that you've been working on this for a while. A lot of you thinking about this for a while, but now it's time to just do it. Do it, do it, do it. Oh, it is competition. That's a little intimidating, that it is competition to do what you want to do and to create the life that you want to create. And it is there's no joke, like there's no getting around the fact that there's opposition, that there are other people that want to do what you want to do, but you've got to go at it full force. You've got to throw your hat in the ring. As they said, Spirit said, throw your hat in the ring. Like, you've got to go at it full force, pit your ideas, your energy against other people's. And it's not a zero-sum game, Gemini. For some of you, don't compare yourself to other people. Other people have struggles as well that we don't always see. If you are stopping yourself because you're looking at the person at the top of their game in what you want to do, or in the same niche or same field, let that go. It's not a zero-sum game. It's a win-win game. If you do what they do, that's fine. That's great. They're there to aspire to learn from, and you are there to put your spin on it, to put your voice, your note in the great symphony of life, okay? If we all sang the same note, life would be really, boring and literally one note, and you're here to be in harmony. So add your note. Don't be afraid, and don't be deterred by the fact that other people want to do what you want to do. I'm taken by the fact that these cards, like, I love how Spirit speaks to me in different ways every time that I look at the cards, but they're highlighting the similarity of this imagery here. Be very open in November. Something beautiful is at hand. A beautiful offer. A beautiful beacon that is going to take the potential, because Spirit, tarot is not fatalistic. Tarot is not about, like, okay, this is your fortune that I'm telling. This is written in stone. This is the path that you're being taken on by the choices that you are making. And therefore, if you like the path, you can keep making those choices, similar choices. Or if you don't like the path, you can radically alter your choices and change your destiny, change your path. So, but that said, if you are open and you are looking for a sign in November of what to go toward and what to be open to, I feel like you're going to receive it. I feel like a lot of you are going to get a sign. I want to say a sign. Like, for some of you, it could be in dreams, or it could just be like an epiphany. Like, you're walking around and then you're filled all of a sudden. Like, you just get this thought, this, some of you, it might be like clairsentience is what they're talking about. Like, you've heard of clairvoyant, which is clear sight. Clairsentience is clear thoughts. Like, you just have like a bolt of quote unquote like inspiration, but it's more like confirmation. Like, you have an idea for a business, or you have an idea for creative work, or an idea about like how something is going to work out or not. And you are right. Listen to that. That is like your North Star hailing you and saying, this is the direction you want to go in. Like, this is what you want to do or not do. Like in the case of this walking away over here. And it's going to take you in the right direction if you listen to it. I feel like for some of you, it's going to come from a close friend. The message is going to come from a close friend, and our friends and everybody really in our life, including that cashier that you have like the brief conversation with at the grocery store. We are all spirit. We are all on a spiritual journey together. We give each other messages all the time, sometimes without knowing why we feel the need to say something to somebody at a particular time. And that is quote unquote when the spirit moves you. So I feel like you need to be open also to messages from people that come at like the right time, right place. When you have a question on your mind, someone is going to say something to you, and I'm feeling like for a lot of you it's a close friend or a sibling, because it's someone that like evokes childhood, someone that you can be very free with and you may have even known in your childhood. And this person is going to give you a message in November that could really open up your mind to the new possibilities in your life, to this crossroads, to go to a new beautiful place. I'm really excited for you in November, Gemini. Really excited. I feel like big things are on the horizon. I want to, before I pull your one card, I want to thank you so much for listening and for sharing and subscribing and liking and commenting and all that stuff. I can't tell you how much it helps me and how much it drives me to do more of this, so thank you. I really appreciate it. But as I said, I'm always picking one card for you to focus on or take away or remember throughout November and come back to. And for you this month, it is the Magician. You are the Magician. It is yours to create. It is yours to bring from thought into the world, Gemini, and you have what you need, and what you don't need, you can learn. And this is the right month to learn it. This is the right month to take it and go forward. Make your magic in November, your particular magic. Remember, sing your note, as Spirit said. Join the symphony with your note, and you will be lovingly embraced. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed your reading, and again, if you have any comments or questions, I would love to hear from you in the comments below, or you can also find me on social media and hook up with me there. That would be awesome. I would also really love it if you would check out my blog, writteninthestars.co, if you want to see some horoscopes, some new moon talk, all that good stuff. I would love to see you there too. Thank you again so much for watching. I hope that you have a fabulous month. If you enjoyed this video, I hope that you will like it and subscribe, and I hope to see you in December. Have a wonderful month. Bye-bye.